Hpal, Goof Troop. Oh boy, was I excited to see your messages in Silithus General Chat the other day. But that can't be true, because I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't remember you. I don't know who you are. But there you are, typing away. Oh, Big Joe Bone from Grobulus. That guy's a douchebag. He's a fat nerd. I can't believe he's trying to sell carapace fragments. This guy, for reference, I had been selling carapace fragments for 7 gold a pop for the first 2 days, and I farmed for like 5 hours total. And we made some good gold. It's about 500 gold an hour. And I remember, because I kept advertising, I want to sell carapace fragments, want to sell carapace fragments. He whispered me several times, I think, maybe a few times, we'll give him that. I think he whispered me a total of 3 times over the 5 or 6 hours that I farmed over the 2 days. Pretty separated out, asking me for the price. What price are you selling for? What price are you selling for? I didn't know who he was. I just thought he was someone interested in buying. But then, as I complete my final haul, and I'm looking to sell my final stash, I got my bag full. I'm all happy heading to town. And I'm spreading the good word to everybody. I mean, people have caught on by now. And that's why the price is tanked. But I'm trying to spread the good word day 2. Guys, who do you think you're farming for? What do you think you're doing? Cash in, cash in. You're going to regret it when you're 40 hours deep and you could have been making 500 gold an hour the whole time. That's insane amounts of gold. So anyways, I'm trying to spread the good word to the people in the tunnels. Cash in, cash in. Forget your guild scarab lord for a minute, you know. And you know, you could have just cashed out the first couple days and when the price tanks, whatever. Maybe then you farm for your guild, or you just use the gold you bought, buy the same amount you sold, and you still made half a profit. Anyways, there he is, Hpal. I'm spreading the good word while I'm trying to sell my carapace fragments, and there's people spamming the chat. I'll give you 100 gold for 100 carapace fragments. They're just fucking clueless sheep bots farming away for their scarab lord friend or likely guild master. Not a lot of guilds have friendly environments where they get to know each other really deep. You know what I mean? Not like in Dreamland. In Dreamland, we are in the ship together. We are in one complete unit. Anyways, again, there he is. Everybody spamming the chat, freaking out about me posting, hey guys, sell your fragments, forget the guild, you know, you're going to regret it when you're 40 hours deep. Trying to spread the good word. Everyone's like, well, I was selling like 100 fragments. I'll give you 100 gold for those. I'll give you 75 gold. They're all laughing at me, clowning on me. I ended up selling them for 7 gold a pop, by the way, on the auction house. But then comes Hpal, who I didn't know who he was. He had been whispering me, trying to check the prices of what I'm selling. He never whispered me, or he never told me like, hey buddy, or hey, I know who you are, I remember you. Nothing like that. He was probing me anonymously, but then here he comes. He's built up enough confidence in general chat. You know, he can't handle it directly one-on-one. Here he comes in general chat and so this. Big Deal Bone, you're a fat nerd loser. You're a scumbag. You're a piece of shit. From Grobulus, you fucking suck. And I said, who are you? What did I do? How am I a scumbag? No answers. He's got nothing. And he's just like, I know who you are. Nah, nah, nah. I don't even remember what he was rambling off about. How you're just bitching because you can't sell your fragments. I wasn't even bitching. I literally just said in chat, guys, sell your fragments. You're gonna regret it when you're 40 hours deep and you realize that you could have sold for 500 gold a pop. Or 500 gold an hour. I'm selling my fragments for 7 gold a pop. You guys could do the same. That's literally all I said. I was trying to spread the good word. And he took that and he said, you're in this chat bitching about not being able to sell. I was like, no, I am selling. I made like 10,000 gold with friends farming. Again, 500 gold an hour. And we were blasting. But yeah, in about 2 hours, I farmed like 160 fragments, something like that. Anyways, guys, don't listen to Hpal. Hpal, I don't know who you are, who you think you are, why you got something against me. Hpal, Dreamscythe, Goof Troop. Goof Troop, I always had a decent rapport with the players, but it's changed over time. I don't know who's left. I don't know who these people are. I don't know if they have beef with me. I don't know what I ever did to them. But honestly, if you've made it this far, I think arguably there is an argument to be made here. And I think if you guys have made it this far, this will be intriguing. This, most people won't make it to. If you're this far, consider this, riddle me this. The Burning Crusade. Let's go back in time. Travel back in time with me. Big deal bone. It's Grobulus 2022? 2021? Whenever TBC came out. Or it's pre-patch TBC. Or pre-patch TBC is announced. It's coming. It's coming. We knew it. That's why we picked Horde. It's coming. Final boss is separating a little bit. I told Kurthos, the guild leader at the time, the main head, I had him running. I had the guild name, I was a GM, I had a little bit of, I had 20 people, maybe even less with me, and we did kind of a merger, co-GM type thing, but I said, hey Kurthos, you can run the guild however you want, I don't care, you're full in charge. So he did everything. But here it is, end of TBC, and I told him, I was like, hey, look, after vanilla, because there's bad tensions and different raid teams, and it was kind of hectic, I was like, look, let's retire final boss for TBC. Let's just pick a new name. Let's go with something new, since the team's kind of splitting up. Because we had our speedrun team, they were going off and making their own guild. And I saw that coming a mile away. So, and I didn't want them to try to steal the name or something. I didn't want weird shit to happen. So I was like, look, guys, let's just end final boss with vanilla. Anyways, so Kurthos doesn't want to lead the guild in TBC. He doesn't really like TBC. He prefers vanilla. So they need it. Final boss needs a new guild leader. The other raid team, the speedrun team, are breaking off, making their own guild, new guild. Hearthburn is coming to final boss in TBC. They're doing a merger. Goof Troop is swapping Horde. Okay? Stay with me. Hearthburn is coming to join us. And guess what? Collectively, the guild decides. The guild decides collectively, including Hearthburn, that the guild leader for TBC should be me. So there's an argument to be made. Now, I saw that, I saw who was coming, I saw it was a mess, it was just a giant glob of just all kinds of people. And I said, I kind of want to, if I'm going to be a guild leader, why not just lead something smaller? Why not have a clean slate? So I was like, guys, I'm going to go make my own thing. Anyways, I chose not to do it. But there's an argument to be made that I am the rightful guild master of Goof Troop. And all the original Goof Troop players are still under my command. The papers were signed. Everything was in place. The guild was going to be called Dreamland. Nobody even knows this. Nobody even heard about this. I had been thinking about making my own, splitting off, and when they came up with Dreamland, they're like, dude, we should name the guild Dreamland. Damn. And everyone was so excited for me to be guild leader. I was like, oh shit, they're going to fucking pick the guild Dreamland. I got to do something about this. On Grobulus, I took the guild name Dreamland, so that when they went to go make the charter, they thought of this immediately. The second they thought of that guild name, I made a charter. I got the guild taken so that they couldn't make Dreamland, and then it would cause a ripple effect, because I hadn't decided if I was going to be guild leader or not yet. And I was like, oh shit, if they name the guild after me and then I tell them, hey guys, I want to go do my own thing, that could be a little rough. But anyways, yeah, it was going to be me. I was going to be your leader, Hpal. Think about that for a second. Oh shit, that scumbag was going to be my guild leader. That guy. Wow, he pays his taxes, he works hard, he has a wife, he's got 2 kids. Man, what a scumbag. What a scumbag. But, yeah, Hpal, so there's a alternate universe, honestly, it's the world we live in now. The papers were signed, the contracts were in, I'm the one that tore them up. But let's just say I still got them in the back pocket. I could get some duct tape and put it back together and reunite the pages of the contract. I am the rightful guild leader of Goof Troop. I own your ass. I could kick you out right now. How does that make you feel? You're in the tunnels farming carapaces. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you could even be Hearthburn. You're just a fucking guildie in my guild. You submit to me, dude. But yeah, that is funny. A little bit of lore there for anyone that didn't know. Alright, I'm pulling up on the house, but yeah, Hpal, I just wanted to address with you. I just wanted to give you a little bit of attention. You seemed like you needed some. But I hope y'all are having a good day. I know I am. And I'll see you in Azeroth.